Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Tatiana. Don't hesitate to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're digging this full beat that I'm going to show you guys how to do today. So with that being said, I will be showing you guys my tips and my tricks, my techniques that I use to get this flawless face that you guys see here today. Also, if you would like to follow me on social media, I will put them right here, or I will link them down in the description box. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. I'm not pointing a gun to your head. But anyways, let me stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and I will see you guys in the next video. It's almost like fall slash winter, whatever, so you know it's gonna get cold outside. So the first thing that I like to do is moisturize my skin. And if you're anything like me, your skin is literally gonna just like dry up like a prune. Like it's gonna be cracked, crusty, dusty, all. You don't want that, okay? So moisturize your skin. And I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Restorative facial oil. You only want to use a little bit of this stuff because it is an oil. So, and like oils tend to like make your product like slide around your face or whatnot. So just be careful when you're using oils. But for me, my skin be getting hella dry, so I need me an oil on my face. I just feel so like refreshed when I have like a clean face, you know. Put some of that on my lips because you don't want no crusty lips either, okay? Then to prep my skin for the makeup, I'm going to use the NYX Honey Do Me Up. This is a more radiant primer. If your skin gets hella dry and hella cracked up, you might want to use a primer that's for fine lines and wrinkles and stuff like that, just so you can have a little bit more security with your makeup, just so it doesn't crack and stuff throughout the day. This stuff is like so nice, you guys. As you can tell, I'm literally like running out of it, so I need to go like re-up real soon because I'm low. Like I can't even scoop it out of here. I want to put my finger in it, but I know that's like not, what's the word? Hygienic? I don't know. So you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Massage that in. And I really like this also because like you can tell when you're like ready to put your foundation on because it gets tacky. And I love a primer that like gets tacky on your face because you know that your foundation is gonna stick to it and it's gonna last. So I really like this primer. Moving on to foundation. Now all the products that I'm using in this video today is preference only. So if you want to do like a full coverage foundation or a full coverage concealer, whatever it is that it may be, you can use all of these tips and tricks that I am showing you guys today and just apply it to the products that you're using. But for me today, I am using the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It is a medium to full coverage. I think this is a buildable foundation. Just shake it up. And I'm just going to place the most product in the places where I feel like I need more coverage. So it's going to be around my mouth because I feel like that's where my darkest area of my face is. And then like my forehead, my nose, and then whatever's left, I'm just going to dot it on my face. And to blend it out, I am going to use a flat top foundation brush. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just pushing it into the skin. I'm not using swiping motions. I'm just pushing it into the skin. Basically like a stippling motion. And the reason I am using a brush instead of a beauty blender, if I use a beauty blender, the beauty blender is damp, so therefore it's going to soak up the product and it's not gonna give you the most coverage you can get with your foundation or whatever you're using. That's what I'm saying. So by using a brush, it's not taking any product off of your face. It's giving you the most coverage that you want. Bingo! Hello. The only thing I don't like about this brush is that, like, getting into like small places like this. So you gotta be careful. Careful. Not careful, girl. You gotta be careful, okay? Because you don't want to mess up your brows. I mean, even though I didn't conceal them yet, but still, you know. You know. Get that double chin too, girl. Bring it down the neck. And boom. Boom. Alright, and for concealer today, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is literally like my holy grail concealer. Like, if you don't own LA Girl Pro Concealer, if it's not in your makeup collection, you're not doing something right, okay? So I'm using it as a highlighter and a concealer. So I'm just gonna place it in the places where I want to conceal and highlight, which is right under my eye, because my eyes are a little bit hollow. I want to conceal them and also brighten it up. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get it right under there. And I'm going to highlight my chin. I'm just going to let that sit and marinate on my face, just so when I go in to blend it out, I can get a little bit more coverage. If I go in and blend it out right now, I'm not going to get that much coverage because it's going to be too wet, you know. So while that is sitting on my face, I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with a little stippling brush and just stipple, stipple, stipple. Just using very light patting motions. And when I blend out my under eye concealer, I like to start at the bottom and then work my way up. I just feel like it blends a lot better, and then the concealer stays in the spot where I want it to be. I'm gonna put that on my eyelid just so we can even everything out. And I also don't take my concealer like all the way back. I feel like if you want more structure to your face, you don't take your concealer all the way to the back, you know. And just to make sure you don't have any harsh lines, I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and just go over like the edges of the concealer, just so everything is blended together perfectly. I am going to cream contour my nose because I feel like I have a very flat nose and I don't like that. So cream contour just helps me to, you know, snatch it the way I want it to be snatched, you know. So we're just gonna bring it down the nose. Just like that. and boom, we have a contoured nose. And now we are going to, of course, set our face. And I'm using the Coty Airspun translucent powder to actually go back in with the stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend out under my eye just so there are no creases in my eye when I set it. I'm going to set that with this brush, and like I said, I'm setting it with the brush. So set. Setting our chin and right between the brows and the forehead. Set our nose. And then we are also going to set the rest of our face, and I'm going to use this big fluffy brush, and I'm using this because I really don't want to put too much powder on my face. This is really going to evenly distribute it, so that way it is all set, but it's not like hella cakey, you know. Get under your chin. And I'm just going to bake under my eyes and on the sides of my nose. And the reason I'm baking under my eyes is because I want a little bit more security under there. That way I don't get any creases or anything like that. To bring some definition into our face, I'm going to use my black Radiance pressed powder. I dropped it, so it's like in pieces right now. You could use a cool toned color to contour your face, but I really like to look very bronzy. And right now I'm just patting it in. I'm not swiping it yet. I'm just getting it in the areas where I want it to be. And I am blending it upward, and I'm not going like downwards with it. I'm blending it upward because we want our cheeks to look youthful and uplifted. Also going to use this brush to just wipe away what we were baking with. And as you can see, I'm not wiping it away. I am literally just like tapping it. Alright, and for the final step, which is highlighting, I am going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in SunDipped. Today, I think I want to do tourmaline and bronze. So, I'm going to dip in here. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I like to put it on the cheeks of my face, so I'm going to tap that on the cheeks. smile and put it on the apple of my cheeks. On the high point of my cheekbone. And of course my chin. And as you guys can see, I'm also using tapping motions and above my brow. Sorry guys, my camera cut off on me while I was highlighting, but all I did was highlight my brow bone. And then I'm also going to highlight my tear ducts because I just love that look. I don't know, I just love highlighter in the tear duct. And now I'm just going to spray my face so we can set all the powders and so everything doesn't look so powdery and cakey. If you want your highlight to be a little bit more bright, you can just go in while it's a little wet and pop some on there. Alright, and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back.